Whenever you do a stop loss, that means, when you're entering the trade, automatically put that stop loss. And let's say I'm willing to risk $10. Simple math, $10. If it goes and it hits the $10, I should be okay with it. But if it goes and it's going to hit that $10, like, oh no, let me cancel it because I think it's going to bounce. And now I lost $12 and then 14 and then 18. And then finally it hits $25 and then I cancel it. I could have only lost $10 and get into another trade. And, that's if I'm winning, if I have $1,000 account. But yeah, the risk management, it's really tough. And that's something that with time you learn, because there's gonna be a lot of times where you don't do your rules or the rules that people tell or say, and you try to do your own thing. And, like I said, you're going to win some. And then when you lose, it really hurts your account.
Amen. Amen to that. Can I just ask, and then Jar, I promise I'll stop.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm here to absorb. Yeah.
Joe, I know we've talked about it, and I know you've said it many times on a lot of your videos, but there is, for those who may not trade all the time, there is a huge difference trading and learning to trade in a bull market versus trading and learning to trade in a bear market. Can you speak to that a little bit to give people a little foundation there?
Yes. So when I first started trading and getting mentors, I paid for 5 mentors at the very beginning because I didn't want to go through all the pitfalls and everything else. So I spent a lot of money to invest in myself before I invested in the market. And at this time, it was the bull market last season, and everything was going up. So everything they taught worked. And I felt like a freaking genius. Like I literally was in genius phase for a long period of time before the market started changing. But when the market started changing, I didn't know what was going on. And I lost, quite a bit of money until I figured it out. It's like, it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. So whenever I'm teaching and trading, I let people know, especially like with bullish divergence. And these are just terms, that I'm just going to throw at you real quick. But bullish divergence or anything bullish, a bullish pattern or anything, they work much better in a bullish market. I mean, it just makes sense. If you have something that is supposed to go up, you have a higher chance of it going up when everybody's buying versus, all these bullish signs. Once you start learning how to trade, all these bullish signs in a bear market where everything is going down. And if it does go up, it doesn't go up nearly as much as it would in a bullish market. So not only do you have to know what market you're in, which is a bull market and a bear market, but you also have to know what segment. And this is what a lot of mentors don't teach you. The segments of the market, you have a beginning, middle, and end. So if you're trading a certain way in the beginning, you cannot trade that same way in the end. So it's really important. And that's one thing I always talk about.
And I that's why I knew you were going to end there. And that's why I brought up BC's comment here. You're basically going to pay one way or the other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. What market are we in right now, in your opinion? Because now I'm hearing different things. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, we were, in my opinion, we're in a bullish market, but now I'd say like the past month or so, we've been in a bearish market just because we cannot break the highs. And I'm referring to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin runs the show. There's a lot of times where we'll start going up, but we can't break the major levels. So until we start breaking the major levels, in my opinion, we're at the first segment of the bearish cycle. And once again, that's my thought process until we start breaking those highs. Then it's bullish, but it could be a fake out. And I have all these levels, and I go over all these levels on my channel, but it could be a fake out to where we start going up. And then when we retrace, which is perfectly fine, a lot of people freak out about that. But when we retrace, then what we're doing now is we're looking for that pivot point to either break the high we just did or roll over and then now start attacking the lows, and everybody gets faked out again. And, we continue going lower. But I think we're in the beginning segment of the bearishness.
Okay. Because it seems like it hasn't broke that 95 barrier in a while. Is that the resistance line that you're basically talking about?
let me show you my chart. But
I'll
there's
remove
quite a
this.
few levels. There's quite a few levels. So let me go to the daily, and then I'll share my screen.
Brother.
All right, cool.
You can see it.
All right, so I have a bunch of stuff right here. This is, all in this little section, but the major levels that I'm looking for right now that we need to break on the daily is 93,255. This is this was our level, but now I do have to update it because now we made this. So we got into this box of resistance, and I do a lot of zones and stuff, but we went there, we came down. Now we're having a really nice move. So what we need to see now, we need to see a really nice bounce. I don't think we're going to get it, but I think we need to see a really nice bounce